Alright, here, Toby here again, picking up where we left off in ZG. I'm going to pick up right where I left off after Mandakin. We're going to start. I do take the shortcut here and cut out the archaeology boss and a little bit of mechanical stuff running through some fire and a couple of trash pulls and another little mini boss, but they don't really drop a whole lot, and nobody really wants to do them anymore. So, here we go, picking up from Mandakin where we left off in the first video. And we just got through resin the one guy that died, and I rebuffed. So we're going to run out here. Um, I'll stop and pick up some loot that I didn't pick up. Okay, so there I just typed in, taking the shortcut just a second ago. We're running down here. Now, back to what I was saying before about watching where you're at and what you're doing in here because it can get nasty if you don't. You're going to get a prime example of that here in just a minute. So, uh, just watch and see. Did notice that it was the warrior that pulled the ad group, and you will see that here in just a few minutes. This is Gub. We're just going to run through him. He'll reset. So don't worry about him if we get to this point. Um, we'll run up here, pull this trash real quick. You got to do this to get past the bigger pool. And I'm waiting here for everyone to come up here and get grouped back up. Alright, everybody's here. The shaman does pull one of the mobs off of me because he doesn't wait for me to get aggro. But he'd been doing that the whole friggin' time. Um, there I taunt him, pull him off. He nailed him again, so he pulled him back. Drop my hammer on him, shield him, get him back right there at the end of the pool. And here's where the mistake comes from. And you will see, if you watch my heal bot right there, you'll see him pull. Yep, right there. Now he's dying. And yeah, it was the warrior. I believe it was the warrior. Anyway, normally this would be easy trash to kill. There you go. The healer's saying behind us. I go to pick up the trash, or the ads, I mean. Um, and they're blasting us, of course. Uh, Healer done a pretty good job of keeping me alive. Uh, I just figured it was a wipe, so I didn't really. I tried to pick up all the aggro and keep everything going, but it just wasn't going to work out. Normally, when you pull an extra set of ads like this, you end up getting killed, and there I'm dead. So, you know, that's a prime example of what you shouldn't do. Here's us coming back in, rebuffing. This is how the pull should work after that. If you don't pull any extra ads, simple trash. There's two more trash pools before the boss. And like I said, this group was a little jacked up on DPS, so we didn't pull the next boss the way I normally would do it because they were kind of crazy. Everything worked out okay. Nobody died, but normally I would not do it that way. Don't recommend it either. But anyway, somebody asking for kings, so I'll pop that up there on the way in. Alright, we'll run down here and take the next trash pool. Pretty simple. A hunter and a couple cats. Nothing major. The next pool, I do like to do some CC after this one. And as you'll see in this video, the shaman gets a little too close, so he aggroes the whole sit before I get everything marked up the way I like it. Wish I could mark it up a little better for you, but anyway. Down these two cats. The cats there do a like an aggro dump and go just randomly attack somebody else. You'll see it here in just a second. One of them will jump away from me. There he went. But he will come right back to the tank, so don't wig out if you're a DPS and that happens to you. Alright, coming up to this mob group. Like to CC this group. Um, The blood drinkers on the left, they do a spinning sword AoE thing that's twofold. It's not only killing you, but it's healing them, so you want to really stay out of that. He pulled before we got everything going the way I wanted it. So here I am backing the people up so we get out of line of sight of the hunter and the caster. There you see the hunter run back up the stairs, pick him up for the aggro. Blowing blood drinker down. Like I said, these guys were kind of jacked up on DPS, so even though we had pulled one I wasn't ready, I managed to pick it all up. See, there's the caster. He come up here. We'll down him pretty quick, and you'll see the cat jump out of my screen. I wasn't paying attention, so I thought he was dead. And I run over here. I started to get the blood drinker, and then I realized the cat was still up. So down him. Um, okay, then we go kill this blood drinker, and then we'll go to Bethic, who is the third major boss in Zogorub. Alright, I'm going to run back up here and get my loot, as you can see. I didn't pick up since we were in combat, and I wanted to make sure I kept aggro on everything. Alright, let's run in here. Pick up the... what was I doing? I don't know what the hell I was doing there. Anyway, we're going to run down here. Here is Bethic, third boss in Zogorub. Making sure everybody's ready to go. Alright, normally we'll pull the cat pins one at a time. You'll see me do that here. Get aggro on her initially. Pull the cats back up. She does Tears of Blood, which has to be interrupted. The chamois did it there and drew aggro because he wasn't doing like he should be and AoEing down the cats. So normally AoE down the cats, the chamois is just attacking the boss, and you'll see what happens there here in just a minute. There's a Lash of Anguish. You don't want to be in front of that, so you don't want to get hit by it because it does do quite a bit of damage. Alright, pulling the second pin of cats. As you can see, the boss's life is going down pretty quick, and that's because the priest and the shaman and the warrior, I think, are all just mainly attacking the boss instead of AoEing the cats like they should have been. There's Lash of Anguish again. You're about to see why you want to AoE down the cats. Right now, she's entering phase 2, which is going to aggro all the rest of the cats that are still alive and give them a damage buff. So you really don't want to do that unless the healer's pretty good, which this one was. He did a really good job. Nobody died, kept me alive, didn't have to worry about my life too much. They AoE down the cats pretty quick there, even though they had the buff. She did a little disappear thing. I'll drop some consecration in a second. There she is. Pick her back up. We kill her off pretty quick. So everything went smooth, even though I did not do this pull like I normally do. I want to pull the pins one at a time. Only starting the back left, and I work my way around clockwise. So now we're going to head on out to the fourth major boss in ZA, which is Zanzil. There's somebody posting the damage or something. I don't remember what it was, but we're going to head down there. There's another little trash pool coming up, which has a few different little odd and end things that I'll explain as we do. Here we go. Once we get outside, we mount up. We'll run down, go back a little bit the way we came. Heading up to the trash towards Zanzil. We'll get up here and you'll see me mark the witch doctor there. I marked him with a skull. Okay, you'll see the little pot there and behind them. You want to get the pot and freeze the witch doctors. The rest of that stuff is just like trash. You don't want to worry about it. The tank will pick it up. Then we can AoE it down. They go down pretty quick. Also, when the witch doctors die, as you'll see here in a minute, I'm going to turn around. Witch doctor's about dead. Bam, there he is. You see that ghost? You want to stay away from that ghost because he would just kill you, and there's nothing you can do to kill him. So you just want to stay away. There's the second one, popping the ghost out of the witch doctor. AoE down the rest of this trash. Pretty quick, they die. So, alright. Next trash pool is two big zombie guys. Berserkers or something is what they are. Um, you want to get the freeze buff and come up here and freeze them. There, I marked the one that I'm going to attack. See him frozen. Alright, now you see those red lines and the big blue arrow bouncing above my head? That means the berserker is chasing me. What that means to you is you want to stay away from them because normally they will one shot you unless you are superiorly lucky. So you just pretty much stay away from him if he's chasing you. You'll see it again here in just a second. There, mark somebody else. Um, there, there you see the big blue arrows. Hey, there's the red line so that you know it's on you. If you notice, there's a big red circle around your feet also. So it gives you plenty of warning that you are the one being chased. So don't get into that. Now we're going up to Zanzil. Um, Zanzil's pretty different. He's got a few different things that he does. You'll see there's three pots. There's the red one, gives you an AoE damage buff. You want to pick that up, go over here. You see him getting into the frost pot there. Yeah, there's also one more pot in the back corner. You will get to see that here in just a minute because he does the toxic torment. There's Zanzil fire. You do not want to stand in that. Um, I normally get hit with it just a little bit, but I'll get out of it. Okay, here's his first thing. My debuff's about to fall off, so I'm going to run back over here and get it back on me again real quick. Alright, get the debuff. Here's his first thing. He's just rezzed a bunch of little zombies, so I'll go over here and run and pick up all the little zombies. Blah, 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 blah. We'll go back over, and then everybody AoEs them down. Here in just a second, you're going to see him put out the Toxic Torment. There it is. Get Toxic Torment. That means you run over here to the green pot and pick up the debuff. The green stuff on the ground will kill you, so be sure to get to the green pot and get him. Also, you're going to see the third thing that he does. He's about to res a big zombie guy. When he does that, you want to get the frost pot and freeze him. Everybody wants to kill him as soon as possible. They kill him just before we get to this, but you did get to see him there. See him chasing me. Okay, well, that's the end of this. We'll pick up on the next phase. Have a good one. Wait for Farkas.